What's up, everybody? Welcome to the debut of Gains Nation. And in this video, we're going to be talking about bulking. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's easy to bulk. All you do is eat a lot and go lift weights, and boom, you're done. But there's a lot of wrong ways to go about it, and then there's correct ways to go about it. And there's 3 different ways you can do it. There's clean bulking, dirty bulking, and bro bulking. I don't know why they call it that, but it is what it is. Getting to the most important part is the actual lifting. Now you want to make sure you lift heavy, because if you lift light, you might get toned, but you won't really build any muscle. And you want to go heavy, but you don't want to go too heavy. Sitting here kicking and spitting, lifting 2 reps of something, and then after so long you're gonna hurt yourself, and then you're gonna be sitting at home injured, not able to make any gains because you hurt yourself being stupid. So you want to lift enough to where you can get at least 6 reps, depending on the body part, but we'll get into that in other videos. And you want to apply a thing called progressive overload, which is every time you go to the gym, you want to make sure you beat your last workout. Now, you don't want to increase the weight every single workout. You want to progressively increase it week after week. So let's say you bench 150 4 sets of 6 times, and then after time you'll be able to do it 4 sets of 10 times because it'll get easier. Then you want to up the weight enough to where you're back down to 4 sets of 6 again, and then you progressively overload. You keep doing that over time, and then you get stronger, and then of course you're getting stronger, you're going to get bigger. And then there's also consistency. That's the most important. You don't want to go to the gym 4 days one week and then 2 days the next week. It's just, you're gonna make some progress, but not much. If you're real serious about it, you want to consistently go 4 to 5 days a week at least. 3 days maybe you can get away with that early on, but once you've been doing it for about 2 or 3 years, your body's used to it, and 2 to 3 days a week is not really gonna do anything for you. The most optimal, I'd say, is probably 6 days a week, because you're working each body part twice a week. And that's worked for me very well, as you can see. But you want to definitely make sure you at least go 4 to 5 days a week. At 4 days at the absolute minimum, if you've been doing it for a while. And then you don't really want to neglect any muscles. Go real hard on chest and triceps, and then hard on back, and then skip leg day like some people do. I hate leg day. I would, half-ass it sometimes, but you can't really do that unless you want, a good-looking upper body, and then you wear shorts, and then you got these little tiny chicken legs, and then you look funny. I don't think you want to look funny, but if you do, go ahead. Do what you want to do. But, you want to treat each body part the same. All body parts treated equally is how I look at it. And then, you build muscle in every part of your body, which will help add more weight because you're adding more muscle everywhere. And then, now we're going to get more into the nutrition part of things. The dirty bulking, clean bulking, and bro bulking. Dirty bulking is pretty much you eat anything and everything in sight, pretty much. But if you're doing that, you got to make sure you get the protein in. I'd say 1 gram of protein per pound body weight. You don't have to, but if you want to get the most results, you got to do that. I didn't start doing that until not too long ago, and I've seen much better results doing that. And then your carbs, you got your protein, carbs, and your fats. And that's your main macros that you want to hit. Now, you don't got to worry too much about carbs, because if you're getting in a caloric surplus, which also you need, definitely need a caloric surplus. But you get in your protein, and then as you're getting in all your calories and all your protein, the carbs are going to add up because pretty much everything has carbs. So that's not too hard. But as you're getting in your calories, your carbs and your fats, that's going to come into play. That's going to just work itself out. And then when it comes to the caloric surplus, everyone's different. Everyone has a certain amount of calories they need to take in. There's calorie calculators. You can Google calorie calculator, click on the first couple links, put in your height, weight, age, and then and your activity level, and then it'll give you the amount of calories you need to maintain, to gain weight, and to lose weight. Now, a lot of them, are kind of different, so you want to click multiple links and kind of average it out, I guess you can say. But, caloric surplus, protein, carbs. I don't worry too much about fats because it's easy to get fats in. That's not a problem. But yeah, and eat everything. Pretty much a dirty bulk. A clean bulk is pretty much like you're cutting. You eat clean foods like rice, whole grain rice. Your meats like white chicken breast, fish, steak, vegetables, all that. But you don't eat a whole lot of garbage like cheeseburgers and pizza and fries and donuts and all that garbage. Which is it's pretty boring because it's hard to get in caloric surplus of clean foods. But if you want to minimize your fat gain, that's the way to go about it. And then there's the bro bulk, which is pretty much what I'm on, where it's the same as a clean bulk with dirty tendencies. So I'll have a clean diet, but then I'll eat cookies occasionally, every day almost. But cookies and pizza and all that. But majority of my foods come from clean foods. But I don't really have to worry too much about gaining too much fat because I don't really put on a lot of fat. I don't know, I just have a hard time gaining weight, so I have to eat a lot. So it also depends on your body type. Everybody's different. That you kind of have to figure out for yourself. If you struggle with gaining weight, like if you gain a lot of weight really easily, and the best thing for you to do would probably be, you gotta figure out how to lose the weight first. You gotta figure out how to cut, because you do a dirty bulk, you gain all this weight, you end up getting fat and muscular, but you gain a lot of fat and you don't know how to lose it, then you're pretty much just stuck. So you gotta make sure you know how to cut before you do a dirty bulk, if gaining weight isn't a problem at all for you. But yeah, that's pretty much the basics of bulking. There might be some things I didn't cover, but I will cover it eventually on later videos. So, if you like the video, go ahead and click that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I'm going to go hit the gym. I think you should too, because if you watch this video, you might as well put the knowledge to use. So, peace, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.